Wow. Good morning, everybody. It's another day, and it's a new episode. We're still here in Taipei. It's actually only day 2. I woke up a little early today. I woke up the same time I woke up yesterday, but still pretty early. It's about 5. No, it's almost 6. And I woke up pretty early because I wanted to take some photos outside. I wanted to do a few things. I bought some new accessories before I left. I bought this new strap and this new holder thing. Whoa! Cool, huh? I also got this new lens. Not the body. I wish I got a new body, but... So I wanted to kind of just try it out. And just take it for a spin. Take some photos. You know, and that's pretty much it. Explore a little bit, like see what's happening, get some really dope photos. You know those city bikes that they have in New York City, or those Hulu bikes that they have in I think Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz has Hulu bikes, which is kind of the same thing as like city bikes. Well, they also have a bike system here in Taipei. That's pretty cool to see. I'm over here walking around with like hella cameras and stuff. It looks so suspicious. Also, doing this helps me explore and get to know areas even more. So, yeah. I'm gonna go on like a little walk. I don't know where we're going, but hopefully it's not dangerous or anything. Anyways, a couple things about Taiwan is, one, if you're not from here or if you're not familiar with the culture, Taiwan was colonized by Japan in World War II and has a lot of Japanese influence here, even though there's the whole thing about China and the Democratic Party and the communism, and they came over here. Also have heavy Chinese influence, but they also tend to not associate themselves with China, which is a very like sensitive topic to talk about, and I'm not sure if I could explain it as best as I can. So that's kind of like the quick rundown of how things are here and why things are the way things are here and what influences a lot of things here. You'll notice that there's a good amount of like Japanese shops and Japanese like architecture and systems and things like that. And that's the one thing about Japan. Japan, out of all the countries in Asia, happened to be one of the most industrialized, most advanced countries, right? And that there's this like group that they put Taiwan in. They call them the 4 Tigers, and Taiwan happens to be one of the 4 tigers, just like Korea. Korea is one of them. And what happened was, it was kind of like a wave, or like it was kind of like the after effect of what happens, because Japan was so advanced. It kind of like shifted over to the developing countries around it. I mean, before like 1950s, this area was literally just farmlands and stuff, you know? Because Japan was so advanced, they started outsourcing some of their production. They started outsourcing some of their production to places like Taiwan and Korea. And what happened was, because they started outsourcing a lot of their stuff here, they would teach their techniques here. They would, later on, they would pour money into places like this. And then that's how everything got industrialized so quick, is because they learned Japanese technology. They learned about, they learned all that, and they took it all in, and they rode that wave, baby. And now the economy shifted, and Taiwan became some sort of powerhouse in Asia too. In just like 30 years, they like industrialized. You know? Just 30 years. Super crazy. By the time it was 80s, it was popping. It was just like this area. And it's becoming more and more industrialized. I'm right now in New Taipei, which is just on the outskirts of Taipei. And it's not as like city-like Taipei. It's not fully like a city like Taipei. There's it's like Manhattan, right? Manhattan is like Taipei, and then like New Taipei is kind of like Queens. You know, it's not as industrialized, but it's starting to get there. You know, or if you're from the Bay Area, it's like Bay Area is kind of a hard example, but you guys get what I'm talking about. Cool spot alert. I found this little bridge thing, and just waiting for the light to stop and for things to look cool again. I'm actually just kind of watching life happens from up top here. It's kind of nice, man. It's pretty cool. That's cool. You see how the red light has a timer? It's so convenient. I'm so hungry, man. I was walking past these food stands, street food stands down that street, and it was just painful. Open sesame. That's cool. It is now breakfast time, and I found this place just walking around earlier, but I actually didn't have any money, so I had to go back home, grab my money, and now it's super busy. It's crazy. I'm also now super hungry. You know? Iced coffee's pretty good. It comes in this little thing. Look, it says delicious. Doing a break? Yeah, so a little history about this place. Me and this place, we go way back, probably about 2 hours. When we were walking around exploring earlier, I was just really attracted to the smell of this place, and so I was like, you know what? Let's go get some money. Let's come back here because I'm so hungry. Chicken sandwich. Fun fact, they eat hamburgers for breakfast here. Starting to rain. Gotta get back to the crib. Very ill prepared right now. I hope my camera doesn't get wet. Guys, I'm melting.